getting a divorce in Colorado is a big deal. And there's more to it than you might think. Sure, you've heard some advice, but there are hidden things that can really make a huge difference. This guide is really here to make you understand the not so obvious stuff about divorce in Colorado. We're talking about the legal side of money and assets, the impact of secret financial moves, and even how outside relationships can come into play. These hidden things can affect who gets what and even child custody. It's not just about the usual steps, it's also about knowing these hidden factors. Let's see these secrets to give you the knowledge for a smoother, fairer, and more informed divorce journey in Colorado. Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Bobby Friel with the Just Living Realty Group. Please take notes during the next few minutes. And of course, thank you for visiting with me today. You know, I've gone through a divorce myself, but I've helped dozens and dozens of clients through this very same situation. And on this channel, we talk about tough topics like divorce in Colorado real estate and mortgage. Before we head and review this comprehensive guide to real estate and mortgage matters for divorcing couples, please head down and like this video. And if you're new here, make sure you're subscribed and have the bell clicked for notifications when new videos are uploaded. And we're going to get so many phone calls, texts, and emails. We get that every single day from people that are going through an unfortunate divorce as well, just like you. And we want you to reach out. Whether one spouse files a divorce or both spouses agree, that's the correct choice. It's going to be emotionally charged as you work to separate your life from each other and learn how to live as a single person. A divorce becomes even more complicated in situations with complex factors like sharing children, high-value assets, or filing a contested divorce. Regardless of the circumstances, though, you should be setting yourself up for the greatest chance of success after the process is complete. In Colorado, divorce operates as a no-fault basis, indicating that neither spouse is required to provide evidence of wrongdoing by the other to initiate divorce proceedings. The court does not consider spousal misdeeds in the initial complaint unless exceptional circumstances arise. Nevertheless, fault or improper conduct can still impact the divorce proceedings as they unfold. There are a few things that you should keep in mind, and the first one is hidden assets. Okay, so we know that in compliance with Colorado law, both spouses are obligated to provide a comprehensive account of marital and separate property. So when you're getting a divorce in Colorado, both you and your spouse have to share the information about your money, your belongings, and your debts. It's like telling the court the whole truth about what you own and what you owe. But if someone hides things and the other person finds out, they can show proof to the court. Then what the court can do is give them more advantages because they're the honest person and they didn't hide any information. And if you do that, you could also be held in contempt of court, which is a serious charge with potential penalties. Courts really take a dim view of attempts to manipulate the system dishonestly. This could mean having to pay fines again or even going to jail. Now that you know that, concealing assets during a divorce, in my personal opinion, is a no-no, and it's ethically questionable, but it's also legally perilous. It's important to be honest about everything, but that's not the only thing. You should also know that spending too much money can also be dangerous during this time. Exorbitant spending. So the next important thing that you should know that is in Colorado, when you're getting a divorce or going through one, it's totally against the law to spend a lot of money recklessly or unnecessarily. This is known as marital waste, and it happens when one spouse purposefully uses up and destroys things that should have been shared between both parties. To resolve marital waste, you just need to show that it occurred during the marriage breakdown and was for non-marriage related reasons. For example, this includes spending money on a bad business deal, gambling, or struggling with drug or alcohol issues. If the court finds out about this, they may make the person who wasted the money pay back the other spouse for what was lost. And they might divide the remaining property unevenly. While providing marital waste to help protect your financial interests, other potential pitfalls during divorce proceedings can impact both financially are the child custody and extramarital affairs. In Colorado, even if you feel like your marriage is over, legally, you're still considered married until the divorce is final. If you start a new relationship before that, it can mess things up. Spending money on your new partner might make the divorce settlement more complicated, and your soon-to-be ex might get more money. Another thing is that starting a new relationship during divorce can make everything more emotional, especially if you have kids. The court might look at this when deciding who gets to spend time with the kids. It's like adding extra drama to an already tough situation. Also remember that the people you hang out with during your divorce, especially if you're dating someone new, can end up being part of the official investigation. If your new partner has done things to make the court worry about your child's safety, for instance, it could mean less time with your child. That's because the court thinks your new partner could be a problem for your child. So, while going through a divorce, which is already tough, starting a new relationship can make it even trickier. It's not just about emotions. There are legal things to think about, especially when it comes to your kids. Now, dating before the final gavel comes down can really land you in emotional and legal hot water. But it's not the only area where caution is paramount, because even seemingly innocent online activity can have far-reaching consequences. Be careful with electronic communication. You might think it's weird, but in Colorado divorce, what you say in texts, emails, or even on social media can have a huge impact on your case. Anything in writing can be used against you, especially if it's sent to your soon-to-be ex. During the legal process, your spouse's lawyer can request your phone records, your texts, your emails through subpoena. This means everything you send electronic messages could end up in the hands of the other side. Also, social media can be used as evidence against you. Anything you post on Facebook, Instagram can be seen by the opposing team. Even innocent-seeming posts can be turned around and be against you. If there's anything that's questionable, like evidence of an affair, it might be discovered through your social media. Play it safe. It's a good idea to limit your social media use during your divorce. What you share online can be scrutinized, and it's better to be cautious about what you put out there until everything is settled. Also, think a bit before you send it. Before hitting send, think about how your message might look in a legal setting, and know how your social media presence might be used against you. It is wise to keep a low profile until the divorce is done. And in short, going through a divorce in Colorado involves more than just the usual advice. It's about understanding the hidden secrets that can make a huge, big difference for you. As you tackle this tough journey, remember that knowledge is your friend. Being well informed about the obvious and not so obvious aspects of divorce in Colorado, it empowers you to help you navigate the process confidently. Making choices that lead to fair and balanced resolution, that's what it's all about. While this video gives important insights, it doesn't cover absolutely everything. Obviously, a family law attorney can look into your unique situation and provide advice to help you navigate your divorce successfully. If you're already ready to chat about your situation, I encourage you to reach out. Again, I've done this, I've gone through a divorce myself, and I've helped dozens of clients navigate divorce in real estate. Work with me, and you don't need to tell a lot of different advisors your story of why this is all happening, because I am a licensed real estate agent and a mortgage broker owner. We help you alleviate the stress, but you got to reach out. Check the top pinned comment or the link in the description for a link to my calendar. Simply pick a time and a date that works for you. Please take time to watch one of these other informative videos, snoop around the channel a bit, and always get out and enjoy those sunny days. Stay sweet.